Hi, it's Casey, and we are back for another Get Crafty video. Today, I have my helper Lily.
Yeah.
And we are watercolor painting. And I'm going to show you how to do a really cool technique for watercolor painting using salt. You just want to get like the cheap table salt. You don't want to use like fancy sea salt or anything. Just the regular cheap salt. You get your watercolor paints and your watercolor paper. You can get like this Crayola marker and watercolor pad, or I use this Strathmore artist pad, and then your watercolor paints. Here's the watercolor paints that I use, and here are the watercolor paints that Lily uses. And you don't want to mix the paints together. You want to keep them nice and clean. Yeah. So real quick, I'm going to show you what I've done so far. These are just a couple little things that I've done real quick, and then you can see on this one I've done the salt already on here, and I'll show you how to do it real quick.
I am okay.
Lily is spilling salt everywhere. Lily, it's okay. We'll get it cleaned up.
I can get it.
It can get a little messy, but it's just salt, so you can vacuum it up. Okay, so to do the salt texture, you're going to need your watercolor painting to be a little on the wet side, because the salt needs to, you know, absorb into the water. So all you're going to do is get your paints nice and wet, and do a little painting on your paper, and then just take a teeny tiny bit. Can I see this food?
Yeah.
Just take a teeny tiny bit of salt, and you just sprinkle it on. And when it dries, it's going to make like a really cool crackle texture, because the salt's going to be absorbed, you know, into the water and everything. So you can do that. If you take two watercolors and layer over them, that's called glazing. You'll see the bottom color show through the top color a little bit, and then you'll actually get like a third color in the middle. And then if you do just like a one color, it's called just a wash, where you just, you know, have a section of just a solid color with like no grade or texture or anything. So that's it. Watercolor painting with a salt texture.